for thousands of years, humans have been using music for all kinds of experiences. Religious gatherings, calling out to gods, even to go to war. So when you think of a song that makes you happy or makes you feel love like this is a very nice feeling, right? And right now, in this time, my goodness, who doesn't need a little bit of extra love? We have, right, everybody needs it. We have been inundated with information, and a lot of it isn't very good information or very happy information. We have so much going on in this world that we felt like it was very timely what we decided to do here. The poem I'm going to read and the music we chose today just feels like it's a very timely. It just meant to be is how I feel. Like, you know, it's like, oh wow, this is meant to be. And my mom's been sick, and I've been in the hospital. I mean, not me in the hospital, but staying with her because she has dementia. And I was like, oh gosh, should I go? Because I have sniffles this morning, and I tested negative for COVID. But should I do it? And I'm like, no, stop. Wear a mask. Do the things you need to do. Use hand sanitizer. Wash your hands, and let's go do this because this, I think, is important. Music belongs to us. It always has belonged to us, and it will always belong to us. We need to have music. So I hope everybody in here can find a way back to their true center in the midst of all the chaos that we're experiencing. And music can help us get there. It just helped us right now. So just remember that when you are just filled with all this information. I mean, social media is not very good for anybody right now. I mean, we all use it, or a lot of people do. A lot of people are trying to unplug. But I just encourage everybody, when it's just too much, just stop and go listen to something that really, really fills your heart with love. Love is something that we can all access at any time. And it is so hard when we are just completely filled with information that tells us to divide. Right now, we are being forced to divide, and we have to stand against it. It takes a lot. But the people in this room know how to do it, and then you know how to send it out. So we have to be diligent and to refuse the division. It's just so awful that we have turned every story into a disconnect from other humans. And we know better. We know better. I know better, you know better, but it's so easy to get wrapped up in the story. And it doesn't seem to me that right now that there is a lot of big information, I'm going to say media, that wants to bring us together. So we have to fight against the division. We've got to try to hang on to what we know is true. We are one, and we don't all agree. We are never going to all agree. It's not going to happen, but that does not mean that we need to hate. We can have differences. We can disagree to every degree. We can disagree, but that does not mean that you are not a human, that you are not worthy of my respect and love. And it's hard to think about loving somebody that you really can't stand. It's easy, though, to love people that think like you. It's easy to love people that do what you do. It's easy to love your friends. Not so easy to love your family sometimes, but, you know, it's easy to love the things that bring us together. But we need more than that. We need to find a way to see beyond everything that everybody wants us to believe. Everybody wants us to believe that they're wrong, that they did it wrong, that my way is the right way, my way is the only way that it can be. That is not what we need. We need to see past all of that and remember we are all wanting the same basic thing. I mean, you can take a vast majority of the people on this planet. Yes, you've got outliers, you've got extremists, but that's what we are fed, but that is not everybody. And think about the people you know. There's a few people that are extreme and doing ridiculously extreme things on all sides of the fence. And that is what we are shown. But we aren't shown that that person just needs to pay their bills. That person just wants their kids to have food. That's the truth. And so we have got to find a way to that. We have to find a way back to what we know is true about each other. It is true that we are all humans. It is true that we are all connected. It is true that we are one. That's the truth. Not what you want me to see, not you, but what somebody wants me to see, that no, that guy, he's a piece of whatever. He's not good. It's not my job. My job here is to try to love as many people as I can, so I'm going to do that. I believe it's what we need. I believe we need love. Noise is everywhere, filling spaces where silence once breathed. We have bartered our stillness for the hum of distraction. We have wandered far from the quiet path, searching for the answers that agree. We have opened our temple doors and let everything in, all of it, urgently clamoring for our attention, demanding, drowning out the voice of reason. Hatred dressed as righteousness, dancing into the hearts of the unsuspecting. Anything willing to drive us from one another. Jesus was right. Love is the answer. We must love one another. We must love our enemy. We must start a love revolution. Love in motion. Take it to the streets quickly. Revolution, turn around. Look what we are doing to one another before fear refuses to loosen its grip on our souls. Let us return to center, where gentleness fuels thought and love quiets cacophony. Here in the center, where love waits, unshaken, unchanged by the chaos we have chosen. Here at the center, one body, one creation, one love. Here, where we remember who we are, return often. Let us wrap ourselves in the arms of creation and rest. Let us breathe into the truth that is not a blade, but a seed. Refusing the stories of division, understanding Jesus was right, a revolution is in order. Compassion over judgment, empathy over indifference, connection over division. Let us rise gently and stand courageously. Love is the revolution. Let us walk barefoot through the systems that have been built on fear, not to belong to them, but to unravel them from within. Touching the untouchable, loving the unlovable, accepting the condemned, not as performance, but as declaration, I am you. Speak up for unity. Silence the iniquity. Let us not require allegiance. Let us see one another as sacred. Let us not seek to conquer. Let us seek to understand. We, the revolution. Love is not weakness, but strength. Moving through cities and souls, unstoppable, transformable, divine. Jesus was right. Start a revolution. We, the revolution. The gospel is written by the hands of the radicals. Be a radical. And in this world that has forgotten how, love is the most radical act of all. We need love.
Now is the needed time. Is the needed time. Now is the needed time. Oh, right now is the needed time. Is the needed time. Now is the needed time. I'm down on my bended knees. I'm on my knees praying, won't you come by here? Oh, I'm down on my bended knees. I'm on my knees praying, won't you come by here? Singing right now is a needed time. Is a needed time. Now is the needed time. Oh, right now is the needed time. Is the needed time. Now is the needed time. Now is the needed time. Even if you don't stay long, oh my Jesus, if you don't stay long, I'm praying, won't you come by here? Oh my Jesus, if you don't stay long, if you don't stay long, I'm praying, won't you come by here? Singing right now is a needed time. Is the needed time. Now is the needed time. Oh, right now is the needed time. Is the needed time. Now is the needed time. Now is the needed time.
Wow, that was a nice feeling, right? That's what we can return to often. We can always access that feeling of love, because even when it isn't given to you, you can make it yourself. Okay? Remember that. So let's get grounded here. We'll do a little meditation. Put your feet on the floor. Just take a deep breath. And with your eyes open or closed, I'd like you to picture yourself by the ocean on a really, really beautiful day, sunset or morning. And you found a little black pebble on the beach. Pick that up and hold it in your hand. Now start putting everything in it that made you angry this morning. Anything that frustrated you or got you upset, took you away from that feeling of love. And then think about yesterday or the day before, the things that have made you angry lately. Bills that need to be paid, stressing you out, things didn't go your way, fights with your spouse or your partner. Just fill that pebble up. And then it's probably going to get really heavy because there's probably a whole lot of stuff that can go in there. So once you feel like you've given that pebble most of your non-love feelings, take it down to the ocean and throw it in there. Just let it go. And if you see it wash back up on the shore, remember you don't have to pick it up. You can just leave it where it is. Now the sunset or the sunrise, whichever one you are envisioning, it's that golden, beautiful light. And it's shining all out on top of the waves, and it's headed right towards you. Just let it come to you. It's a reminder of the miraculous. It's a reminder of peace. It's a reminder of God. It's a reminder of love. And once it gets to the shore, just let it fill you. Let it go straight into your heart. And you can feel the warmth and the joy and the beauty of living. And just let it be there for you, filling your heart. Just let it warm you from your head to your toe. And then once you feel like so full, send it back out. Send it back out into the ocean. Send it back out into the waves so we can go back out and fill every space on this planet. And remember that no matter what is happening around you, you always have access to this. And so it is.